As age advances and the 50s arrive, most people begin to feel the weight of time, manifested in joint pain, looser skin that insists on revealing each year lived, and, most worrying for many, that persistent brain fog that steals the clarity and concentration that were once natural. What your traditional doctor doesn't usually explain, and what is a well-kept secret in longevity communities, is that this decline is not an irreversible sentence, but rather a reflection of the scarcity of certain vital raw materials that your body has stopped producing in adequate quantities. The good news is that a tiny change in your morning routine can quietly reverse these signs of aging by providing your body with what it desperately needs. We are talking about a simple, discrete habit that has become a daily ritual among those who do not accept decline as their destiny, adding a specific powder to their breakfast. When consumed correctly, this powder not only combats the physical frailty and joint pain that hinder quality of life in old age, but also provides the exact fuel for a brain that needs continuous energy and structural support. In the next few minutes, we will reveal the top 7 powders that older people are secretly using to boost their health and prolong their vitality, revealing which one is the absolute champion and, crucially, the 3 serious mistakes you should avoid when starting this new habit to ensure that your investment in health is not wasted. To understand the effectiveness of this miracle powder and the others, we must first understand the science behind structural aging. Starting at age 30 and accelerating dramatically after 50, the endogenous production of crucial structural proteins such as collagen plummets. Collagen is much more than just skin protein. It is the scaffolding that supports almost everything in your body. 70% of your skin, most of your joints, the walls of your blood vessels, the integrity of your digestive tract, and even your bone matrix. With decreased synthesis, fibers become more brittle, cartilage wears away, and intestinal permeability, leaky gut, can set in, triggering chronic inflammation and autoimmune problems. This low-grade inflammation is the real enemy of longevity, undermining cellular energy and accelerating neurodegeneration. In addition, the brain, despite representing only 2% of body weight, consumes about 20% of daily energy. When the body begins to have difficulty metabolizing glucose efficiently, cognitive performance drops dramatically. The secret that these powders bring to coffee is the rapid and efficient delivery of specific amino acids or alternative fuels that bypass these metabolic and structural deficiencies, repairing damage from the inside out and providing clean energy to the brain. They offer low molecular weight peptides, which are pre-digested amino acid chains, meaning the body expends little to no energy to absorb them, quickly directing them to where repair is most urgent. This process of strategic supplementation is not about masking symptoms, but rather about reactivating the self-repair mechanisms that have been silenced by time and modern diet, ensuring that cells have the building blocks necessary to maintain integrity, even under the stress of chronological aging. The right choice of powder determines whether you will experience only a small benefit or a complete revolution in your health and vitality. We will now begin our countdown from the least potent but still beneficial powder to the absolute champion that is changing the lives of millions of mature people. In 7th place, Ceylon cinnamon powder. Although not a structural supplement, cinnamon is an excellent additive to coffee for those seeking energy stability. Its main benefit lies in its ability to modulate blood sugar. Studies have shown that cinnamon, specifically the Ceylon variety, rich in cinnamaldehyde, can improve insulin sensitivity. For the elderly population, who often deal with subclinical insulin resistance or prediabetes, adding a level teaspoon of cinnamon to coffee can help stabilize blood sugar levels after the morning meal, preventing the spikes and drops in energy that lead to chronic fatigue. Glucose stability is critical for brain health, as it prevents the oxidative stress that accompanies high sugar levels. Cinnamon also has considerable antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. However, its direct impact on the structural repair of bones and joints is limited, so it remains at the bottom of our list, being more of a metabolic aid than a longevity builder. In sixth place, raw cocoa powder. Raw cocoa, not to be confused with sugary chocolate powder, is a powerhouse of flavonoids, particularly epicatechins, which are notable for their ability to increase nitric oxide production. Nitric oxide is an essential vasodilator. For older adults, improved blood circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reaching all cells, including those in the brain. This effect of improved cerebral blood flow has been associated with increased cognitive function, memory, and reaction time in studies with older adults. Adding cocoa to your morning coffee not only neutralizes some of the coffee's acidity, making it more palatable, but also provides magnesium, a critical mineral often deficient in the modern diet and vital for more than 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, including energy production. Cocoa offers an excellent antioxidant boost to fight free radicals, but like cinnamon, its role is more protective and circulatory than reconstructive. Fifth place, curcumin powder with black pepper. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, is perhaps the most studied natural anti-inflammatory on the planet. Aging is synonymous with silent and chronic inflammation, which scientists call inflammaging. Curcumin works by modulating various inflammatory pathways, such as NF-κB, which is one of the main regulators of the inflammatory response. For those who suffer from arthritis or chronic joint pain, curcumin can be a game changer. However, its bioavailability is notoriously low. That's why adding a small pinch of black pepper, piperine, to your coffee is a must, as piperine increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. It is a powerful additive for combating the pain and inflammation that destroy the joints of older people. However, pure turmeric can significantly alter the taste of coffee. And if consumed in pure powder form without lipids, fat, its absorption is still suboptimal, which puts it in fifth place on our list of practicality and effectiveness. In fourth place, L-theanine. L-theanine is an amino acid found primarily in green tea leaves. The combination of caffeine and L-theanine is known as the Zen concentration cocktail. Caffeine provides alertness and focus, but it can cause nervousness and anxiety spikes in more sensitive people. L-theanine modulates this stimulating effect by promoting the production of alpha brain waves, which are associated with a state of relaxed alertness, calmness, and deep focus. For seniors who need concentration without the irritability that too much coffee can cause, mixing a dose of L-theanine into coffee is a brilliant strategy. It protects neurons against excitotoxicity and has a neuroprotective effect that becomes increasingly important with advancing age. This powder is a favorite of older executives and academics who need to maintain cognitive performance under pressure, combining the stimulation of coffee with the clarity of meditation. Third place, Adaptogenic mushrooms, lion's mane. Functional mushrooms, especially lion's mane, Hericium erinaceus, have become the darling of nutritional neuroscience. This powder is not a hallucinogen, but rather a powerful adaptogen with the ability to stimulate the synthesis of nerve growth factor, NGF, in the brain. NGF is crucial for the survival and maintenance of neurons. In older adults, where neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and form new connections, begins to decline, lion's mane offers a significant boost to memory, executive function, and the prevention of cognitive decline. Adding this powder to your coffee transforms your morning cup into a dose of neurogenesis support. Lion's mane extract acts to prevent atrophy of the hippocampus, the area of the brain responsible for memory and learning, becoming a protective shield against age-related dementia. Before we reveal the most powerful items on this list and, crucially, the #1 powder that is literally rebuilding mature bodies, if you find this content valuable and feel that we are exposing secrets of longevity that conventional medicine ignores, please pause for 3 seconds and subscribe to the channel. Activate the notification bell. This ensures you don't miss the next health secret that could radically change your life or that of a loved one. Our commitment is to bring you the latest science and the most effective dietary strategies, and your subscription is what allows us to continue this mission. In second place, MCT, medium-chain triglycerides, oil powder. MCT oil, especially that concentrated in caprylic, C8, and capric, C10 acids, is an essential metabolic shortcut for the aging brain. The brain's ability to utilize glucose declines with age, a phenomenon often called cerebral hypometabolism, which is an early marker of cognitive decline. MCT quickly resolves this. Unlike other fats, it is processed by the liver and transformed directly into ketone bodies, which cross the blood-brain barrier and serve as an alternative and extremely efficient fuel for neurons, even when glucose metabolism is compromised. Adding MCT powder to coffee, the famous bulletproof coffee, provides sustained energy, prevents midday brain fog, and improves the performance of mitochondria, the powerhouses of our cells. This ketogenic boost is particularly vital for older adults who want to maintain mental agility and the ability to perform complex tasks, ensuring that the brain does not suffer energy crashes. MCT powder is preferable to liquid for many, as it mixes better and is gentler on the digestive system, but it is still not the main ingredient that rebuilds tissue. First place, hydrolyzed collagen peptides, the main secret. We have arrived at the ingredient that has become all the rage among the senior population and is the absolute champion in terms of structural and functional longevity: hydrolyzed collagen peptides. This is the powder that the most active seniors are adding to their coffee, and the reason is profound. It is not just vanity, as many think, but body engineering. Collagen peptides are short chains of amino acids, notably glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, which are the essential building blocks that the body needs most to repair and maintain cellular youth, but whose production decreases dramatically over time. The hydrolyzed form ensures over 90% absorption, delivering these amino acids directly into the bloodstream where they act as messengers and raw materials. The first significant impact is on joint health. Clinical research has shown that daily consumption of collagen peptides relieves joint pain, reduces the need for anti-inflammatory drugs, and improves mobility in patients with osteoarthritis. This is because collagen provides the necessary material for cartilage regeneration and helps lubricate the joints, which is an immeasurable relief for those who suffer from chronic pain in the knees, hips, or shoulders. The second benefit, and perhaps the least discussed, is intestinal health. Collagen is rich in glycine and glutamine, the latter being a primary component in more complete peptides, which are vital for restoring the integrity of the intestinal barrier. A healthy intestinal barrier prevents toxins and undigested food particles from entering the bloodstream, reducing systemic inflammation that is the root of many chronic diseases of old age, from skin problems to autoimmunity. The third pillar is the fight against sarcopenia, the progressive loss of muscle mass associated with aging. Glycine, which makes up about 1/3 of collagen, is crucial for creatine synthesis and lean mass maintenance. Although collagen is not a complete protein like whey, it works synergistically with diet, optimizing body composition and helping the body retain essential muscle, which is the greatest predictor of longevity and independence in old age. Adding collagen to coffee is a flavorless ritual that offers a potent dose of daily structural repair, providing the foundation for all other supplements to work better, making it the ultimate habit for longevity. Now that you know the power of these powders, it's crucial to understand the most common mistakes that most people make that destroy the effectiveness of all your effort and financial investment. These are the secrets that no one tells you, and that can completely negate the benefits of collagen peptides. The first critical mistake: using the wrong type of collagen for your goal. Many people buy native, undenatured collagen or a type 2 collagen products, thinking it is the same as hydrolyzed peptide, and it is not. Type 2 collagen, often sold for joints, is consumed in very small doses and acts more as an immune signal to reduce cartilage self-destruction rather than as a building block. For mass repair, skin, bones, muscles, and intestines, you need hydrolyzed collagen peptides, type Y and 3, in powder form, which is what we call bioactive, meaning highly absorbable. Non-hydrolyzed collagen has an intact molecular structure and is very difficult for the body to break down and absorb efficiently, especially in a digestive system that is already aging and producing less hydrochloric acid. If you are not seeing results after weeks of use, the problem may lie in the molecular form and bioavailability of the product you have chosen. The most common mistake is to skimp on quality and buy a protein that will be largely discarded by the body without fulfilling its repair function. The second critical mistake: not supplementing with the essential cofactor. This is perhaps the biggest nutritional oversight when it comes to collagen. The body cannot synthesize new collagen molecules, that is, build tendons, bone matrix, and connective tissue, without the presence of a key cofactor, vitamin C. Vitamin C is absolutely essential for the enzymes prolyl hydroxylase and lysyl hydroxylase to function. These enzymes are responsible for hydroxylating proline and lysine, critical chemical steps for collagen to have its strong and functional triple helix structure. If you consume the best collagen in the world but are deficient in vitamin C, something common in restricted diets, the collagen you absorb will be ineffective. It will just be a bunch of loose amino acids that cannot form the proper structural tissue. Therefore, your morning routine with collagen in your coffee should be immediately accompanied by a robust dose of vitamin C or foods rich in it, such as citrus fruits, kiwi, or yellow peppers, ensuring that your body has the key to transforming the raw material into living tissue. Ignoring this detail is like trying to build a house without cement. The third critical mistake: total dependence without structural dietary change. Collagen powder is not a magic potion that undoes years of poor nutrition and a sedentary lifestyle. Many older adults rely on the powder to supplement a diet that is still high in refined sugars and inflammatory vegetable oils. Excess sugar in the blood causes a process called glycation, where sugar molecules bind to proteins such as collagen, making them stiff, brittle, and dysfunctional. This is what causes the loss of skin elasticity and the hardening of joints and blood vessels. If you add collagen to your coffee but continue to consume toast with jam, cakes, or soft drinks, the rate of collagen destruction will be greater than the rate of repair you are trying to induce with supplementation. Collagen works as a powerful supplement, but only if chronic dietary inflammation is controlled and if there are other nutrients such as magnesium, zinc, and an adequate amount of complete proteins, meat, eggs, to support the body's complex web of cell repair. Supplementation is a support, never the sole treatment. In short, the popularity of this habit among the elderly is not a passing fad, but a pragmatic and scientifically based response to the inevitable decline in collagen production by the body. By adding hydrolyzed collagen peptides to your coffee, you are not only improving the appearance of your skin, you are investing in the integrity of your skeleton, the functionality of your joints, the health of your brain, and your gut's ability to protect you from chronic diseases. This simple morning routine can be the difference between an old age filled with pain and dependence and a phase of life marked by vitality, mental agility, and total independence. It is the secret to keeping the body running like a well-oiled machine, even when the instruction manual says the warranty has expired. The science of longevity shows us that what we build in our bodies today defines our quality of life tomorrow. Invest in your foundation. If this video has helped you understand the importance of body structure and correct the mistakes that were preventing you from getting results, click like and comment below. Which of the powders on the list you will try first in your morning coffee, or what critical mistake you are making. And to help us continue revealing these secrets of health and longevity, consider using the Super Thanks button below. Your support is essential for us to devote time and resources to uncovering the next big natural discovery that could change your life. This content does not replace medical advice. Always consult a healthcare professional before making major changes to your diet or treatment.